What's up, you guys? It is Dr. Nina, or Numi, however you guys know me here on YouTube. I haven't been on here in a long time because I've just had no time really to really sit down and make a video about what's been going on with residency and all that stuff, because I know I was planning on documenting a lot of stuff, but that plan kind of went to the wayside because it's just you're so busy, and then when you're not busy, you're trying to catch up on your rest. So I just haven't been able to make a video. So today, which is Friday, and I'm off and I'm going to upload this video today, I decided to go ahead and make a video because it has been basically 6 months, and I am halfway through my residency, which is halfway through my residency PGY 1 year, which is just crazy to me because it just seems like I just started yesterday and I still feel like I don't know much, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's been 6 months. Definitely had a lot of good experiences and exposures to things, and I'm learning a lot. I don't even know where to start, but I will say, basically, as an intern, I guess the vast majority of your year is OB. So I spent the first 12 weeks at one of our community hospitals in OB, and then after that I went to our academic center and I spent another 6 weeks in OB there. So I really felt really good about managing labor and delivery, triage, and postpartum patients, and that's the whole gist of getting that foundation in your PGY 1 year. So now I'm on my gynecology rotation, and it's kind of like gynecology and outpatient at the same time because we do gynecology procedures. Right now I'm at the academic center during the morning time, and then in the afternoon, about 3 days a week, I go to a resident clinic so I can see patients on an outpatient basis. And yeah, so I really enjoyed that. It kind of breaks up my day, and I actually like the breaking up of my day. So I've been enjoying my gynecology rotation because of that part of it, and also because of all the procedures that we get. Gynecology is definitely different from OB. There's just so much information that you have to know when you're in your gyne rotation. It's just every patient, for the most part, is different. And in OB, yes, every patient is different, but you're managing some of the same things over and over and over again, so you get very good at it. With gynecology, I can see it takes a lot more time to be able to get good at it because you're constantly doing different things every single day. But it's good. It's a good experience, right? So I have really enjoyed that. After gynecology, well, for this rotation, I will go back to another OB rotation, and I will go to another community-based hospital because our residency, we cover 3 different hospitals mainly. 2 of them are community-based, 1 is academic, and we also have a VA hospital that we go to. But our main hospitals are the 2 community hospitals and also the 1 academic hospital. So I'll be going to the 2nd community hospital for an additional 2 more rotations of OB there. So I'll see how that goes. I feel like I have a good foundation with OB, so I'm hoping that I can bring that with me when I go to that hospital. Of course, every hospital is run differently, so it's almost like you're starting a new job every single time, right? And that is probably the most overwhelming thing I feel in residency, in this residency, because we have several sites that we go to, and so you have to get to know people again, which you get used to one place, and then you're back starting from square one. But one good thing about that I found is when you go back again, people already know who you are, so it's just that initial start of the rotation and getting acclimated to whatever's going on at that particular rotation and hospital. And then you'll be back there anyway for 2nd and 3rd year, 4th year, so people will get to know who you are. But yeah, so that is like what's been going on basically. After I do those 2 OB rotations, I will go into REI, which is our reproductive endocrinology component to our curriculum for first year. And after I do that, then I'll go back into OB again. So, you know, I really feel, and I enjoy OB. OB feels like my home. And I don't know if it's because I've spent so much time there where I just feel right at home, or if it's just, I just love it so, so much. I haven't quite determined that yet. But, like, I'm really enjoying my residency. I'm so happy that I matched here. It was just the best matchup it could be. And to think I was afraid to come. You know, I was afraid of coming to the Midwest, afraid of having like all the snow, which I haven't really had much snow, but we're getting flurries. It is cold because I do have on like my sweater, but it's not that bad. And today we do have some sun, so I really appreciate those days. But of course we do have those gloomy days. So I think I've talked about all the good things. So now, like personally, what I've been going through is just dealing with just the balancing of residency and motherhood. That's kind of been a challenge for me. And then also just mentally being able to handle all the things that come with residency. That's been kind of a little challenge for me, but I do have support, and my program director is supportive. My co-residents are supportive. Our program also has resources where we can go and talk to people, meaning like psychologists or even psychiatrists if we need to, if you feel like you need that type of assistance. So there is support there. But definitely like without the sun, because I come from sun, you know, I come from a place where it's just always sunny. When I don't have the sun, I definitely feel like the effects mentally. And I think a lot of it is a mixture of just me being tired, and then I don't have the sun, and then also maybe some hormones going on there. But I have noticed that I have that more here when I wasn't really dealing with that so much elsewhere, you know? So that's kind of what I've been dealing with like on a personal level. But outside of that, I feel like everything has been going very, very well. I can't believe that I've been like a doctor for 6 months. And it's really still weird for me to even go in a patient's room and say, hi, I'm doctor, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? It's very weird. I will say like a lot of the patients that I have come in contact with, especially at the hospitals where our population is mostly African American, they have really shown like the appreciation of having a Black doctor, and verbally have told me, you know, that they're happy that I'm there, and have even asked me, some of the staff have even asked me would I stay once I've finished residency. So, I mean, that makes me feel really, really appreciated and makes me feel good. It's always nice to know that you're wanted, right? And you're needed. So I have loved that experience, being needed and feeling like important within the community that I really, really want to help. So that has definitely been a good experience. Yeah, I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to basically get on here and let you guys know that I'm still here and I'm doing well in residency. I have my mid-year evaluation coming up, so then I'll know officially how I'm doing. I hope it's good. That's coming up pretty fast. I think it'll be in like a week or so. It'll be before the end of December. Yeah, and then that's it. I gotta start studying. So I have CREOGS coming up. So we do have CREOGS, which is our like, it's a formality test just to kind of like see where you are. And so I have that coming up in January. I'm going to hopefully start studying for step 3. I was supposed to be studying for step 3 for this year, and it just did not work out. I advise anyone going into residency, if you need to still take step 3, to try to get that out the way before you start residency, or take it right away, like when residency starts, because once you get rolling, like, you will not have a lot of time to study. And I think that's for any residency, to be honest, but I know for OB it's like that. So I now have to like take it next year and try to find some time to kind of study and do my questions and all of that. So we'll see how that goes, but I definitely need to get it out the way. But anyway, I didn't want this video to be too long. It is already 10 minutes and I've just kind of been rambling. If you guys have any questions or anything, or if you want to see more videos about like what's going on in residency, like give me some specific things to talk about, and it won't be like a video where I'm just kind of like rambling. But leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Share if you think this information is helpful, which I didn't really give a lot of information on this video, but share anyway because it just helps my numbers. And don't forget to also follow me on Instagram, because I'm always on Instagram. That is like my main platform right now, under Dr. Nina OBGYN. And yeah, I do lives there. I do stories every day. So if you want to keep up with me in that regard, Instagram is probably the best thing to do because I'm always there. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later and you have a great day.